And today with me, I have the brand new iPad Pro. And as you know, this bad boy is powered by the M4 chipset, but it has a ton of things going for it. So let's start off with just the design. Now, this is a 13-inch iPad Pro. There's also an 11-inch as well. And this is the thinnest device Apple's ever made. With a thickness of just 5.1 millimeters thick, it is very, very thin. I mean, you can slice things about it. Compared to, say, the previous iPad or other iPads, you can definitely tell the difference. Now, in terms of hardware, Apple has the Ultra XDR OLED display, which combines two OLED panels or displays together, if you will, giving you a max brightness of 1000 nits and peak brightness of 1600, which is really bright for an OLED display. So that's really nice to see, which means your images look great, your games look fantastic. You get that OLED brightness on this device. Now, it also has quad speakers as you usually expect with an iPad, and they sound crisp, which you hear in the gameplay session. But let's talk about gaming on this device. Now, it's powered by the M4 chipset, as I mentioned earlier, which is 4 times faster than the M2, which means this is 10 times better than anything you would play on your iPhone. Now, that's not the official stats. It just means that it is just really, really powerful. And of course, we wanted to check out games on this device. So I went ahead and loaded up 5 games for you. One of them, of course, being PUBG Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile, I know it's no graphically intensive, but you get to see how it actually performs. Genshin Impact, which can be a power hog, as well as the brand new Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And finally, a game that you can find cross-platform on different devices, Resident Evil 4, which is a console-level game on the iPad Pro with the M4 chipset. So what I want you guys to do is take a look at the gameplay, enjoy some of it, hear the lovely sounds from the game, and then we'll come back and talk about the kind of performance we're getting here from the iPad Pro. So, bang, go down. Recon ready for deployment. So rating. Yeah. What? Yeah. Hell. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Have a little drink. Oh. Hey. I got that. Yeah. Okay, man. Yeah. You're up. Sorry to barge in like this. Who's cool? Oh, Felicia. You know what, Key? This is not good. Oh, fucking way. Alright, honestly guys, it's impressive. Now, granted, I cannot show you benchmarks because my benchmarking tool just can't do any of the measurements yet, but if you guys know of anywhere where I can get benchmarks so I can show you on future videos, let me know, especially for iOS devices, being the iPhone and the iPad. But that being said, while playing the games, they ran absolutely smooth. I mean, starting off with, say, Call of Duty Mobile, which runs 120 frames per second, it runs really well on this device, and you can clearly see as I'm going around just winning and shooting, it's absolutely amazing. PUBG Mobile also ran the same way, very smooth, very fast, very efficient. I didn't notice any slowdowns whatsoever. Now, when we went over to Genshin Impact, which can be a graphically intensive game, we know this also can run at a high refresh rate on here, and it does a really good job on this device. Now, this is where I did my first key temperature check, and playing Genshin Impact, I got a maximum of around 94 degrees, Fahrenheit about 35, which in gaming standards as gamers, that is cool. That is really cool. So imagine a device this thin being able to give you such great performance and gameplay and also staying cool at the same time. So if whether you're holding it in your hands or using the controller like an Xbox controller or PlayStation, you're going to get the best performance out of this. The next game I played was Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, and it's absolutely just shined on the system. Very smooth, being able to just play effectively, and honestly, I'll put it this way. If you're traveling with the iPad and you've got a game like Warzone Mobile or even like a Resident Evil, this is the perfect travel gaming companion. Pair it up with the 4U keyboard or the Magic Keyboard, right, from Apple? Or the Magic Keyboard from Apple with your controller. Chef's kiss, you're golden. You can game as much as you want on the plane or in the hotel, wherever you are, with this effectively. Now you're wondering, okay, Thunder, you've said a lot of lavish things about all the mobile games. What about Resident Evil 4, which is a console level game on the iPad? Now, again, what can I say? M4 chipset does a fantastic job. It runs really smooth, no issues. I would love to see this on a MacBook Pro to see how much more I can push the game forward. But the M4 chipset really does a good job, and you can see how smooth the game runs. Again, no slowdowns or no issues. Now, when it comes to audio, you heard the audio from gameplay, and it sounded really rich and clear. This is something Apple does really well across the devices in terms of speakers, and the quad speakers on the iPad Pro are just very rich. You hear that bass come out, even for a small device like this, which is really thin. You can get enough bass in there. You can get enough of the highs. There's good separation between different notes and sections. But let's take listen to some music to see how that compares as well, and then we'll just round this up because this thing really kicks ass. Yep, sounds good too. So, what can I say? They made the perfect tablet. I have to say that as a gamer, this is really great because it means I can get more console level games on a portable device like an iPad, which is great to see. So, developers, if you want to bring your games to the Mac ecosystem, the iPad is probably the device for you because you have enough power with the iPad Pro. I think this is quite impressive in terms of gaming performance. I like the feel of the iPad. It's light, it's portable. I didn't touch much on the Apple Pencil Pro, but as you can see throughout the whole gameplay section, the magnet is pretty strong. It just stayed there quite comfortably. It's a really solid pen. I haven't spent much time with that yet, but definitely will do some more work in subsequent videos where I'll be comparing this device against the Galaxy Tab Ultra. from Samsung. So, but till next time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment.